Don't they gotta let that play out and see what it looks like with like him, Kyrie, and Cooper Flagg? Like, don't they have to let that play out before they trade Davis?
They got rid of Tyson Chandler, bro. The year after they won a month after they won a championship.
You know what's
Yeah.
crazy? I don't. I get what you're saying, Fleet, but you
What
know
you think? I'm just throwing it out there. Like,
I don't think Kyrie and AD is ever going to be healthy. I think when they made that trade, it was for right then and there. Hopefully, hoping that. Remember, they didn't expect that domino effect was crazy. Remember, as soon as they made the trade, Kyrie got injured, Lowry got injured, Gafford got injured. They play like so. I think I think that ship sailed. I think it was for right. That's almost like when San Antonio traded Kawhi to Toronto, and then just imagine that happens, and then 2 games later, Kawhi gets hurt, and then so and so get hurt, so and so get hurt. I think that window is closed. I think now you rebuild around Cooper Flag if that's who y'all believe is quote unquote the next, Dirk Nowitzki. I think that shit settled. I
bro,
think right now you get what you can for AD, you get what you can for Kyrie. I think real quick, I forgot who I was talking to. If I'm them, see Curry just got injured. You know who would be a perfect fit in Golden State? Anthony Davis. Go get Kaminga, go get some of them young dudes. And if I'm Dallas, you ready for this? I'm trading Kyrie Irving to the Houston Rockets for Amen Thompson, straight up.
No.
Houston's GM would lose his job.
Right.
Okay. They need a point guard. They need a point guard if he's healthy. I'm saying if I'm Dallas, I'm trying to pull that off. That's all I'm saying. Houston doesn't have to
If I'm
agree.
Dallas,
I'm just saying.
if I'm Dallas,
I'm,
but
I'm,
yeah,
I'm trying
Houston
to pull
hangs
that
the
off.
phone.
I'm trying to pull that off.
Houston. I will go after a cheaper deal for a point guard. If I'm Dallas, I mean, I will go for that team. I will still see how it plays out, bro. It's early. Dallas they traded for Gafford, and I said, oh damn, they're about to win the championship. As soon as they made that trade, so what's stopping them from trading Gafford or Lively, one of them, to get one? Because Lively's injury prone too. That's another guy. That's part of their problem
Yeah.
is that the two of their big men are injury prone. But if they're all healthy, I don't want to see Kyrie rush back either. But if Kyrie comes back, I mean, Kyrie's still Kyrie. Like, and he's not he works hard.
Just
So for
real quick before we get out of here, right? People was always saying, certain things don't make sense or team wouldn't do this. Y'all gotta remember, Kevin Durant shelf life is maybe a year or two. Houston's
right,
trying to win a championship. So at the end of the day, like things that we be like, oh, don't make you think it don't make sense. But
what?
teams are trying to win right now.
Okay,
Houston needs a point guard.
well, how does but how?
This
Well,
team,
go ahead.
I'm just saying, there's a team right now that is the current NBA champion, and they did it in a way that is not the way that all these other teams are trying to like do these stopgap deals and try to do these blockbuster deals. Yeah, the Shea deal looks spectacular now, but that looked like robbery back, years ago.
Yeah.
That looked like outlandish years ago. And all they've done is build through the draft, make small moves and build through the draft. Half their guys, Shea, Jalen Williams, Kassan Wallace, Lou Dort, Chet Holmgren. All of them guys are like homegrown guys. Golden State did it a very similar way. Yeah, they got little pieces. Obviously, the Kevin Durant deal is big, but every last one of their guys was homegrown. A lot of these Boston did it with the homegrown way. Denver did it the homegrown way. Like some of these teams, better relax trying to trade this and trade that. Be patient and build this thing.
But that's more of a reason why Houston's gonna go. We have defensive player of the year potential in Amen Thompson. We got MVP caliber Sengun. There's no way possible after watching SGA go to OKC in the same conference. I'm gonna allow this. We're gonna trade him for this old Kyrie who's been injury prone.
So
Not
let me
happening.
just I'm
I
gonna
just I don't think they're just a champ. They're a championship threat this year, but there's other trades
they
you
ain't
could
no
go.
who a champion threat this year. Houston? No, they not.
They're
Not with
brother,
not with OKC and Denver. They not even close to those.
But okay, so outside of OKC and Denver, who could put pressure on Denver and OKC? Houston's in that mix in the Western Conference. They can put pressure on them. Houston, hold on. Houston was going crazy on Golden State before they couldn't score. Now they got to score. And they switched up from having Kevin Durant being a dominant offensive dude, and they finally starting to play up with Sengun. But to trade your young pup who's turned out to be exactly what we thought he was. That guy athletically is out of this world. He be locking dudes up, or he makes special plays. He's not. I don't want him, and also I don't want Amen.
Talking about Thompson, right?
Yeah, I don't want Thompson to go too far fetched, get too far with his scoring either. He's not there yet. Go keep developing yourself as a defensive person, especially with that coach. You don't need Kyrie. Kyrie is just. I think he's. I don't think he's older, so I think he'll be great in terms of trying to go for the chip and the IQ of the game, but physically. Amen Thompson brings a different level to the game than Kyrie does. Game in, game out. He's pressuring any one of your best players. He's making special plays any given night, and he can flush it on you. But I would think you will go after somebody else aside from a Kyrie Irving to see a championship team. And even if you go after Kyrie, I'm not giving up Amen Thompson. That's beyond a blue chip, especially when what you just said, Flea. To see SGA go from the Clippers to OKC and then them turn out to be this, because OKC looks like they could win 10 in a row.
You win with long wings in this league. You win with versatile defenders in this league. You win with guys that can put the ball in the bucket in this league. This league is starting to trend away from just having that, I got to have a dynamic guard to win. And Kyrie Irving ain't a dynamic guard no more. It's not. He's not. He's just not. We have no clue what he's going to look like coming back from an ACL injury mid-30s. No clue. So I ain't doing that.
And before you go all ball, him at his best before the injury, he got locked up in the championship. Locked up bad. So
locked up where at again? Say it again. Where was he at though?
In the championship. But that's what you want. That's what they're going for, right? You just told me they're gunning for the championship. So that's Kyrie at his best, going for a chip, and you get locked up, and we're gonna trade a possible, definitely all defensive player. We're gonna trade him just because we want Kyrie Irving, because that's Katie's buddy.
Listen, I would love us to have this conversation because I could be here for hours. No disrespect, good players. Sengun is not an MVP candidate. Let's stop it. And Amen Thompson is not a defensive player of the year candidate. Stop it. He's a good player. He's a good player.
It's two. That's so what's Brunson? Is Brunson an MVP candidate?
In 2025, you don't trade any of those guys for Kyrie Irving. All right, fuck them not being all of that. You don't trade any of those guys for Kyrie Irving in 2025. You don't do that. No responsible team's gonna do that. They ain't gonna win. They're going to trade one of them guys and bring in Kyrie Irving and win?
I didn't say one of those guys. I said Amen Thompson. I didn't say Sengun.
Okay. Well, you trade Amen Thompson. You bring in Kyrie Irving.
You just got worse defensively by a mile.
Completely.
By miles.
Okay.
So what
Kid is a good defender, but y'all putting too much sauce on it. I ain't seen him do nothing yet to where now he's just all elite defender. I'm sorry. He's a good defender.
Why haven't you? What hasn't he done?
I just said he's a good defender. I'm not putting him up there yet. I'm just not.
What's up there?
Okay.
Is he a better defender than Dyson Daniels over there in Atlanta? He's a better defender than him?
Yes. They're just about as good of a defender. Yes. What the fuck has Dyson Daniels done? What has Dyson Daniels done?
He's steals leader. What are you talking about?
So fucking what? Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
So
hold on. You pick who you like. You like who you like.
So fucking what?
Yes. So fucking what? Amen Thompson is probably top 10 steals. But because Dyson Daniels is the leader, he make him a better defender? Nah.
No, I didn't say. I just asked, was he better?
He good.
Okay.
They all the same tier.
Okay.
So Dyson
niggas is good, man. Listen, if I'm wrong, I'll come up here later on in life and say I was wrong. But I'm not sitting up here like, good. Your man just said Sengun is the MVP candidate.
That's not yo,
Will
bro.
be.
You listen to like 3 out of 5 words in a sentence. He's
That's what you said.
MVP caliber. That's the potential.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
He has the potential. If he's 21 years old. Amen. By the way, before we even move on,
No. You said Sengun. We ain't talking about Amen Thompson. You said Sengun is the MVP.
Potential. He has the potential. That means he in the future. I would not be surprised if he's in MVP conversations. That's what that means. That's number one. Number two, Dyson Daniels finished all defensive first team last year, right? So did Amen Thompson. So when we talking about that caliber of defense, that's what we're talking about. So to take that away from a team that's their image. That's what they make their bread on. They had to get rid of Dylan Brooks and all that to get KD, and they already kind of made that move to your point with Kevin Durant. They're just missing the point guard, and Reed Shepard looks decent, but he's not quite the answer. I agree with you. They need a point guard. They need somebody to facilitate the ball. But Kyrie, you be giving up a whole lot just to get Kyrie if you could trade Amen Thompson.
I mean, if the thought is to maximize KD right now, then yeah, some of the guys around that team ain't what you're going to need to maximize KD right now. But if the goal for Houston is to just build this thing and potentially win in the next 2 to 3 seasons, Reed Shepard is going to be a hell of a guard in the next 2 seasons. Jabari Edwards is already a damn good defender, and he's just getting better and better on the offensive end at 6'10". Sengun is probably going to be their best player for the next 5 years. Like, they got a lot. They got a lot over there. Obviously, Kevin Durant's there. They got a lot over there. So it's like, you know what I mean? And then obviously, Amen Thompson, they got a lot. So
the point I'm making
is it now or is it in a few years? You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I mean. What I'm saying is, if it's no rush, then all that's off. I'm dead wrong. Don't worry about it. But I'm saying if you get a guy like KD,
Kyrie.
I'm guessing it's to win a championship. So I'm saying, all right, if KD go there and he's there now, next year, y'all don't win a championship and y'all don't get to the finals and no Western Conference finals, it's like, what the fuck is he over there for? You stunting the growth for them young dudes. Nah, let them stay young. Let them build, like you said, like OKC, like what Detroit is doing, and let's push this thing forward. So that's what I'm saying. If y'all trying to win now, make the move and win now. If you ain't trying to win now, cut the jokes, get KD the fuck out of here. Let them dudes do what they do, build their chemistry, and move forward.
I think the monkey wrench got thrown in when VanVleet tore his ACL. VanVleet is a championship level guard, right? He won a championship
super solid,
as a guard, right? And he's the level guard that Fabian is talking about. Like, Kyrie is like, VanVleet is like, you know what I'm saying? That level guard is the absolute, you know what I'm saying, level guard they need to win. Like, that was perfect for them. He tore his ACL. That completely shattered, you know, I think what their hopes was, right? And so now they trying to figure that out and, you know, trying to elevate Reed Shepard. He not completely ready yet. So I can understand it. I don't like it, but I can understand the thought of, damn, we should go get Kyrie. Damn, how do we get Darius Garland away from Cleveland? Right? Like, what, like, how do they got to do something. Like, they got to figure out something. So,
especially you trying to win a championship. So I'm like I said, you can make a move and not. I'm just saying, what I'm trying to do is help Dallas out, because I think, their potential for the future could be very bright if they do this thing right, because they have pieces that can help some teams. AD can help somebody stay healthy, and if Kyrie come back healthy, fuck it. But I get what y'all saying, though.
That kid in Dallas is Williams. He's all right. Is he? I don't know if he's a pure point, but their backup is all right to go to Houston too. I just understand what you're saying though, especially OKC being OKC. Like,
that shit is firepower over there, bro.
How much of a chance does Houston have in the next couple of years?
Listen, Fleet, 8 men of them niggas got to shoot them. Listen, them niggas are terrible at the 3-point shot. Listen, when you going up against OKC and Denver, that shit is firepower over there. So I'm not saying Houston can't defend it, but bro, when niggas start knocking down threes and now you can just leave Amen Thompson open and just let him shoot, bro, that's all I'm saying. So You need some firepower. So I agree with what y'all saying. I mean, I might have worded it wrong, but I'm just saying if you trying to win now, make the move. If not, then don't complain because you know what people gonna say if y'all don't go far. Y'all went and got Kevin fucking Durant
and did nothing. Yeah,
come on.
You ain't worded nothing wrong. I was trying to stretch it out, get to 13 minutes. We could clip this up. Post them all. Trade Kyrie. Houston Rockets get Kyrie Irving. Thanks, old boy. You're a genius, man.
They would have to probably bring a third team in, but I'm just saying, if I'm Dallas, I'm trying to do that because now, if I could get Cooper with, some young guys, like I said, I like him, nigga. He's athletic. Listen, and then now Dallas got something they could build around. Like, I think Dallas right now is in a very good position if they do this shit right. I think you got to give up on the AD and Kyrie thing. Let them go.
Yeah, you got to give them up somebody who's desperate. Who's ready for a chip right now, and you up against OKC, you need this guy to take you over the top because you don't know how many chances you have. Dallas has that potential to trade them and then rebuild because y'all motherfuckers can't rebuild like this.
Hell no. Hell no. I'm just saying. I mean, listen, man. Bro, Dallas got a lot of pieces that people can use if those guys can stay healthy. Gafford, Lively, AD, Kyrie. Come on, bro. To figure it out. You got your guy. If Cooper is the guy, Flea, everybody say he is, which I told you. I like him, but y'all see that kid over there with the Pelicans? Y'all see that kid over there in Philly? Yeah, you see my guy Bailey over there in Utah? Come on, it's some dogs out there. So I'm just saying, Dallas, if y'all
draft class was good.
Right, no, but Flea, all they focused on was Cooper Flagg. Mm-hmm. When I did my little live that time, I bigged up Queen. I said he's the best player in the draft. Between him and my guy Harper, who got hurt in San Antonio, it's no knock to Cooper Flagg.
He was playing well.
Right. So Dallas, if Cooper is the guy, if y'all believe he's the guy, build around him. Build around him.
Queen looks like what we dreamed Yabusele would look like.
Nah, that kid Queen is tough, bro.
So, but Queen has got the crazy fat boy game down, packing the park. The kid is mad big. He just be
hell of a player.
Going crazy.
Hell of a player.
You talk about basketball IQ?
Pace.
And you know the game.
You can't rush him.
Pace.
You can't rush the kid.
Pace.
That look, Fabian, that's basketball IQ, bro. I'm not gonna let you make me do nothing I don't want to do.
He doesn't look like a rookie. He look like a rookie.
Very good touch. Very good touch.
It is tough, man.
Very good touch. Very good touch.
But all we hear about Cooper Flagg.
Yep.
Cooper Flagg. Come on, bro. This shit.
Do we? Because now the kid. Really?
For sure.
Yes.
We hear a lot
I hear a lot of Queen talk. I hear a lot of
the last couple games.
Wait. But I've been saying this for years. I'm like, y'all sure Cooper Flagg is just the best of the best? Like, because I hate to bring it, Brawny ruined the game for me. Where it's like, y'all blasted his highlights on Instagram. I don't know who's nice anymore. Then you took all the shine away. I'm like, all right, Cooper looks good, but you sure he's just flat out better than everybody. He went to Duke. Now he got another platform. I don't even know who everybody who's nice like that.
Boy was tough in Maryland, dropped in the draft because motherfuckers don't be knowing what the fuck they doing because they out there hearing some bullshit outside the game or they just stuck on one thing.
He lacked a little athleticism. He can't
all
jump
that
over
bullshit.
Phone book, so now he can't play basketball. The kid can pass. He can dribble, pass, and shoot.
Fleet
has great touch. Like he's gonna make a Zion expendable. Like I could build around that. I could see what I could do with that type of player. Unselfish, is going to come to play. He looks like he's trying to soak up knowledge. He's always looking for DeAndre Jordan. Yo, what you got for me? Every time I see him, he's asking questions. He's asking Jordan Poole on the bench. Yo, do we got to wear these warm-ups? Like, it's a subtle question, but he looks interested in learning, is what I'm saying. Like, and when you got a kid like that wants to soak up knowledge, hell, he gonna be fine.
Listen. All the big money was behind Cooper. We all know that, bro. They promoted that kid. You heard what Kendrick Perkins said. He's the white LeBron James. Bro, they almost, and I'm going to say this and then we get out of here. And I said this before. They almost forced the Dallas Mavericks to pick him. I told you, Dallas didn't need another big man. I took Harper, a guard, because at the time we didn't know AD was going to be injured. And I think the second pick, I think Cooper Flagg should have went to San Antonio. You pair him up with Wemby. Lord have mercy. Because they already had a plethora of guards over there. They ain't need no more guards.
Cooper Flagg with Wemby would have been bananas.
Insane with Derek Fox, all them dudes over there. And then, like I said, Harper in Dallas with Kyrie already injured. They need a guard that can score over there. If y'all notice, them guards that go over there can't score. Now y'all stuck with D'Angelo Russell. Come on, bro. Why? Because the hype behind that young man, niggas ain't had no choice. You know how much backlash they would have got if they would have took Cooper Flagg, bro? He's not the best player in the draft.
Yo, did you hear the phone call when Nico Harrison called D'Angelo Russell? You didn't hear that call?
Nah.
He said, "Yo, you're gonna be our franchise player."
Get me out of here. That's it.
Fox or Trey Young or somebody like that gonna wind up in Dallas. Remember I said that.
Fox
in
or
Dallas?
Trey Young, something like that is gonna wind up in Dallas when the dust settles. When they get rid of Davis, they figure out what they're gonna do with Kyrie Irving. Something like that is gonna wind up there. But we'll see. Get us out of here.
Real quick. What do you feel about the kid Queen being on the Pelicans in New Orleans? You know how you feel about Zion being in New Orleans and AD being in New Orleans?
Get him out of there. After if I'm him, if I'm his representative, after my rookie contract is up, get me out of here. I want to go somewhere and play for a coach or organization that love the game, that know the game. I keep telling y'all, I love New Orleans. They don't give a damn about basketball. Get your money from them. Get out of there and go to an organization that you're going to flourish. Because that young man has the potential to be very, very, very good. It ain't going to happen in New Orleans. I'm sorry.
If they're keeping the team in New Orleans, I feel slightly confident right now, only because they got probably one of the best basketball minds over there running things in Joe Dumars. That's the only reason why I feel slightly confident right now in New Orleans. I feel what you're saying, OG, but if Joe Dumars is there at the beginning of this young man's career, I think he's going to take care of him. I would say, let's see what it looks like in the next 3 years before we start saying, Queen, get your ass out of there. But
say no more. I respect that.
I'm about to look up who his agents are. Leon Rosen couldn't get that done.
I've been said that before I get out of here. I said, how many times you heard me say that? I said, take New Orleans and take Utah and put them in Vegas and Seattle.
Yeah, I'm with that.
I've been saying that.
I'm with that.
What's that kid in Utah? What's the big white boy over there marketing? What number he went in the number he went in the draft?
Laurie marketing?
Top 10.
Yeah.
Top 10.
That nigga dug a lot. That nigga dug a lot of smoke.
Somebody in the comments just said he a higher MVP candidate than Sengun right now. I'm like, what?
Marketing dug a lot of smoke. No playoffs.
He ain't
sit over there.
He ain't figured it out yet. He's been moved a couple times.
Drafted by
Chicago, he was in Cleveland.
Drafted by the Timberwolves, number 7th overall, traded to Chicago Bulls draft night. ALLBALL TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.